Hey, just got some Deftones, Diamond Eyes, probably their best record, and this just came out, Kadua. This is from Free the Robots, 2LP, really good dance floor, broken beats, electronica, and the title track, Kadua, is just amazing. It features Teebs. He's out there in LA doing a lot of stuff, and I've never heard a better track for like a podcaster or for someone making a movie set in the moment of now. Amazing stuff, really top shelf electronica. So is this, the Dirty Underground EP. This is DJ T1000, and there's a lot of excellent beats on here. It's actually all beats, in fact. Just everything else is just there for the structure of the beat. Really good though, and so is this, Hania Rani, Inner Symphonies. She's making a record here. It's on Deutsche Grammophon, of course, with Dobrawa Chocher, if I'm pronouncing her last name right. I believe she's Czech. They were childhood friends, I know, but Hania is a very important modern-day composer, and this record is all just total Steve Reichian piano and cello complexities, and it's absolute top-quality pressing, and a lot of people have talked about the pressing, and there's a lot of amazing tracks here. It's minimalism that's so minimal it's maximal, the good stuff, and The Crazy World of Arthur Brown from the 60s, 1968 Psych, ultra clean, and Who is William Yeager? Come Here Enough, You'll Know. The Space Lounge is taken off from the Heart of Nigeria, 3LP, and Orbital. This just came out, 2LP, limited edition, white, the new album, and of course, they were great. Anyone into Snivellization knows that, so you definitely want to check this. Who wouldn't get it? And Bob Sinclair, pronounced like the old computer. This was definitely a late 90s house classic, and this is also heavy on the beats, indeed. Chicken Outlaw, this is Wide Boy Awake, interesting synth pop from 82, 12-inch. It's a white label promo. And Santa Fe, some country folk rock from 71. It's a promo copy as well. And London A Go-Go, that great now sound. Here it is. It's a Canada press. It's super scarce, and there's a lot of excellent tracks on there. And Clifton Dyson, this one's got laser beams. It's a disco 12-inch from 1980, and it really does get the sound. Arrow Clue, of course, finger paintings. Really good jazz funk there from the late 70s, also ultra clean. And Tina Turner, Acid Queen, kind of uncommon. And so is this. It's Quad, Father Music, Mother Dance, Michael White, Not the Mayor, 74, Soul Jazz. And The Ritz, Born to Bop. This is from that 1985 brief moment of the Ragtime Revival. And we got Vanilla Fudge here with Rock and Roll from 69, also ultra cleaned. Andy Roberts, white label promo here, folk rock from 71. And Noren plays Bach. Robert Noren was basically a Bach expert, and he put out a whole bunch of Bach records, and he taught where, I believe in Michigan, University of Michigan. This is a very, very scarce record, this one indeed, and it's great. Mark Lindsay, Silverbird, of course you know him from Paul Revere and the Raiders. Here he is in 1970 doing his own thing, and Jethro Tull, War Child, and the Beatles. This one's ultra cleaned. It's in decent shape. It's got all the inserts and everything, and these are all beautiful. That ultra clean sound pulls out from even all the good player copies like this. Nothing could be better, but Sealed. How about this? Rubber Soul, Sealed. We got some Beatles number 6 sealed as well, and Meet the Beatles also sealed. And we got some interesting bubblegum disco down-tempo stuff from Aubrey Mann doing Sugar Sugar, and it's on clear blue transparent vinyl from Canada. It's mint and it's rare, literally rare, and so is this. Tommy Wills doing a salute to Ted Weems Orchestra, some big band from the mid-70s or late 60s. Carter Robertson from 78, that disco rock that's kind of interesting melange of disco, country, and rock, what they were doing for a few minutes there. And this is from that same era, Marjo. It's looks like a country record inside and out, but it's basically funky Jesus music, which is of interest for those 70s freaks. And Jujo and Lieutenant Nicholson, they're the beatmasters, European and African power. They're twiddling the knobs and doing it good over here on Hot Casa with the elephant sign of approval. This is their third record, and it's really good funk electronica, and the Tragically Hip. Up to here from 89, the alternative scene kind of getting in there, getting us ready for the 90s. This is super scarce. And Black Sabbath, of course, and The Triumph of the Dead there, beautiful painting. And Emmy Laskin, really interesting. It's Souk House is the musical style on here. I believe it's Soukous, Congolese rumba, basically. It was really popular in the 60s and 70s in parts of the continent and around the Congo Basin. And this is basically new old stock. Beautiful album there from the early 80s. And all this and more at the current year, 5580 Ridge. We're open Wednesday, 11 to 6, Friday, 11 to 6, Saturday record store day, 8 a.m. to basically 6.